Cool knob and Infect common miners, welcome back. Happy Tuesday to all y'all. Hopefully y'all are doing well. Hopefully you guys had a good weekend here. Mine was good, busy as fuck, but good. But yeah, so found out that there's a high possibility of me playing in a trios event over in Iowa next month. So we're starting to run the gauntlet and prep again. This time I'm not gonna just pull a fucking audible and go with a random deck that I wanted to be good and our evidence showed otherwise. I'm more than likely going to play some form of Infect. So we're going to do a little bit of a series here over the next couple of streams where we're trying all the different color combos of Infect that I've been able to find, and we're going to conclude it with a really fucking bad idea of a brew for Infect that I've been working on. But you'll see that later. But yeah, before we hop off here, as always, thank you to the new follow, Circuit Fairy, Quiet D20, and It's Nick V. Welcome to the Salt Mines. Hopefully you'll have a good time if you happen to stop by. And for all you who haven't already, if you like what you see here, go ahead and hit that follow button below. Go check out the YouTube for this stream and all the old ones. Hit the sub there to know when I'm posting new videos up there, as well as some random gameplay videos. I really do need to make another one. I'm going to go make a modern Infect video, see if the format has been saved now that the Sky Noodle is gone. From the videos I've seen of other people playing the format, the answer is going to be no, but we're going to give it a try and see what the fuck happens. But yeah, so we're going to hop right into a stream here. Or into a league, have some fun here. Just see how it fucking goes, see what version of Infect feels best, what we can get the best record with here. So far in my testing, the Bant version has been the best in my experience, but it could just be still small sample size. I haven't played the other versions very much, other than Simic. So, but we're going to take them all through the gauntlet, see how it goes. Hopefully we get some representative matches here where we're going to be seeing. Unfortunately, I do think that the meta in paper is going to be very heavily skewed toward Delver, because it always just seems to be, since if you're going to spend that kind of money, they just want to play a safe deck. Also, since I'm finally fucking feeling better, we're back to our good old Beers with stream. This is a local one here from Beer Code Brewing Company, the Giraffe That Stole Christmas. Say winter warmer, so we're going to try it and see how it goes. Oh, fuck, we're up against Salatarix? Fuck, cool. Fuck, I want to say Kai is mostly a Delver player. In which case, I don't know if this hand can beat it. I know it's the cardinal sin to not fucking keep a hand with an Infector, but this is card advantage, and if this Noble lives, we get it down on turn 2. I think we're gonna give it a try. I know this is like 100% probably not the correct move. I wanted Johnny to be good, but I just don't know if it is. Oh, he's on some kind of lands deck? Interesting. So far, Ajani has been literally fucking nothing but Force of Will slash, shit, I should have done the fucking Tropical Island, I'm an idiot. I was thinking Workaround Wasteland. Yeah, so far it's basically just been like discard and Force of Will bait from what I've seen. We'll see. This was a fuck up. I should have played the Tropical Island. I was thinking like Elvish Reclaimer means fucking lands. It looks like they might just be on 4-color control though. So I guess we'll see. Okay, Force Will isn't bad. So there's a part of me that wants to get down this Glistener Elf, but there's a part of me that wants to get down to Johnny and just start working my way up the ladder here. You know what? We came here to play Johnny, so we're gonna fucking play Johnny. We're playing Bant for a Johnny. We are going to try a Johnny. Wait, that's... Oh, nope. God damn it. Trying to fucking play this is a pain in the ass. We're gonna see how this goes. We're gonna test out a Johnny. I don't think it's gonna resolve, but we're gonna give it a shot. I mean, it kind of sucks that he's able to just like straight up attack into it, but especially if he has a way to get like 3 lands in the graveyard, because he can get 1 now, fetch land, and then get another one in, but he has to tap it, I guess. I don't know. So what if he does this, gets a fetch land, plays a fetch land? That gets 3 in the graveyard, he can just attack and kill our Johnny anyways? Alright, decided to just let it go. Unfortunately, What is he doing? Forcible enter the reveal card zone. Do you want to put it on the bottom of your library? Yes. I don't want to draw another force. We have enough. Well, I guess we're going to see real fucking quick if Johnny's worth it or not. Up against, like, land / 4-color control, I'm going to guess probably not, but you never know. Like I said, if he gets a fetch land here and he has enough... No, oh, it's just Cloud Post. Okay, so... This is interesting. Yeah, we'll let you brainstorm. That's fine. We have a bunch of counters, which unfortunately aren't super good. Also, having this Elvish Reclaimer is kind of stonewalling our Glistener Elf. Now he's got 3 mana. Gonna Pithing Needle. I'm assuming he names it Johnny, so unfortunately I think we do have to fucking counter this. Like, it's a little unfortunate, but... Or, ooh, he's not attacking into a Johnny. That's interesting. Okay, that's good. Oh, let's tick this up. Days entered the reveal card zone. No, I don't think I... Actually, shit, did I just put that on top? Yeah, I think I just did. Fuck. Okay. Whatever. I will chump block with this Glistener Elf so that our Ink Moth Nexus can go up. What's he gonna do? Get another fucking... I think I'm gonna fuck that up. I'm still not used to this. Yeah, shit. It may put it on the bottom of your library, so I think I fucked that up. They're also getting to the point where they just have all the mana in the fucking world. I mean, granted, I have a decent amount of mana too, but... I might just run this Days Out for the sake of trying to get it into the fucking graveyard, depending on what they do here. Because if there's a way that I can pop off... As if I can become Immense and a Johnny on this fucking Inkmoth Nexus in 1 turn, I'm actually... That's lethal. Vesuva, okay. Another Cloud Post. So the nice part is these Cloud Post decks typically don't have a ton. Okay, so they're choosing not to do anything here. So we drew another one of these. Well, in that case then, as much as this sucks, we're gonna fucking use a Johnny on this now. Because this is a 2-turn clock. I don't know if this deck plays Wasteland or not. I feel like a lands deck, especially a colorless one, has to play Wasteland, but... I mean, I guess you never fucking know. The fuck? Okay. Seemed like an excessive amount of mana. I mean, I guess I could also play like Maze of Ith, which is a little annoying. Not super duper sure here what they would be doing. Unless they're just gonna try to cast something fucking huge, like a massive Walking Ballista or something. Like, they cast a massive Walking Ballista and I'm just dead, but... Okay, you have a Maya, it's not bad. I don't really care about that. I mean, I guess that does allow them to besiege you if they have one. Okay, they got another Glimmer Post. This is fucking 12 mana between the 4 of these. What is this? I feel like this is just a really... Okay, it's an Ulamog. That's annoying. What do they go after is going to be the question. Inkmaw? Okay, so they go after those. So there's still ways out of this. As much as this sucks, there are ways that we get out of this. We can survive a Ulamog hit. Endurance? I mean, we're gonna try to stop them from getting this endurance. They can pay the 1 and then we'll just fucking... Is this mill or... Oh, it's exile. Never mind. Okay. I mean, we still have ways out of this. They're slim and far between, but we do have ways out of this. Going after a Johnny. Like, basically, we need to hit... We need a Blighted Agent off the top, basically. Okay, that doesn't do it. Yeah, we're dead. Okay. So I feel like in general, the good news is I think they don't run a ton of interaction. So we should actually be pretty good here in general. Bring in the swords to plowshares. But Johnny actually kind of did something there, so I'm kind of tempted to leave him in. I feel like the dazes are kind of useless here. Because they're just going to have so much fucking mana. It feels weird dropping blue cards, but... Maybe Trim to Become Immense. That was kind of awkward having that. Let's try something like that. Is Kai live currently? I didn't show him as being live. Okay, I don't hate this. We can keep this hand. Start off with the Ponder. Multiple Inkmoth Nexuses. Kinda awkward. Okay. I don't mind the Force of Will. That was a good random shuffle in too. Is this gonna stop anything too fucking crazy from going on? So I don't think he's streaming live right now. I don't see him on the list of live streamers, so... Alright, so now we're just gonna drop Blighted Agent and hope this can get us that. Okay, Invigorate's big. So yeah, we're just gonna drop the Blighted Agent. We have a Force of Will to stop anything too crazy from going on. And then we've got Invigorate, we've got Brainstorm. We got a backup Infector if they have some fucking way to deal with our Blighted Agent. Greenstone Zenith X equals 1. I feel like we're in a position where we don't really care about them getting... Being able to tutor out lands here, I don't think matters enough. So we can just let that go. Oh. This is lethal. Okay. Doesn't matter. Actually, it kind of just depends how many counter spells they have. Because we can get through 1. Oh, okay, they don't have any, so we just win there. Okay, we got the classic Invigorate Berserk win. Alright, being on the draw... I don't think this changes anything. I think we just run it back. I think we just run it back. Oh shit, am I skipping frames really bad? That's kind of awkward. Hope I'm not. Excuse me. Alright, I think we keep this. We can Force of Will their blocker. So if they try to get Elf Boy down, we can just force it. Alright, grabs an endurance. Oh shit, did he keep a no-lander? Double Berserk is interesting. If he kept a no-lander, I'm kind of scared what the fuck his hand looks like. I do need... Oh, no, he kept a Vesuva. Okay. Yeah, because that enters the battlefield. Doesn't cost me anything. We do need another land. I don't want to thin my deck. Yeah, we're going to play the Blighted Agent so that we have a backup Infector. We still have this Force of Will. So we still need another land for this to actually be lethal. Because we need 3 mana total, or we need a different pump spell. Okay, so he's got some mana now. Now we also don't care about the Elvish Reclaimer, I don't think. Yeah, I think we just let the Elvish Reclaimer go. I don't think we give a shit about that. Yeah, because we can... So if I attack and he blocks, I can actually Berserk the fucking whatchamacallit and get him. But I think we're gonna go ahead and just swords it. Like, I want to hold on to that in case I get a Ulamog, but they're so far off from being able to do anything else anyways. I think it's more important for us just to get our damage in here. Hey, what's up, Fornia? Alright, so I don't hate the position we're in. We do know once they get a third land, they can just flash us Endurance in, and then our Glistener can no longer attack. However, like I said, we're still in a position where a land should be lethal. Granted, we also have this as protection if we absolutely need it. There's a part of me that wants to counter this. Like, this has to mean they're mana screwed, right? But I don't want to lose my pitch spell to Force of Will. Like, there's definitely a part of me that wanted to counter that. Okay, they found their land. Let's ponder. There we go. That's what we were looking for. Inkmoth, Swords, Invigorate. Don't shuffle. Draw the Invigorate. Swing and swing. I think we got it here. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Like, either forcing their fucking tutor, or, like, if they try to, like, stop us from what we're about to do here, like this, like... Because I think they do have counter magic, so I very much want to make sure that I can fucking counter their counter. So this should just be lethal. Okay, yeah, they didn't even attempt to counter it. Alright, cool, we got there. Sorry, Kai. Okay, I'm gonna see if for some reason if he's just not showing on my list of shit that's open, because I might pop in and give him a good game if he's actually on. No, it does not look like he's currently streaming. Okay. Wanted to go and pop him a good game there, just in case for some reason he wasn't showing, but, Alright, alright. Starting off with a good record already. Ah, what the fuck? There we go, okay. Fucking OBS started doing weird shit there. It wasn't letting me, change our record. Alright. Already starting off on a good note there. Always a good way to start this shit. I will say that anytime I can see Cloud Post stuff, I'm always happy. It's like when my opponent plays turn 1 like fucking Urzaland when I'm in Modern. I'm like, oh, okay, this is going to be a good round. Alright, we're playing up against Braxis, and we are on the play. Yeah, we definitely keep this. This is good. Hopefully they're not on something too broken here. They're mulling to 5, so I'm mildly concerned they're just on some crazy-ass combo deck. We'll see. They're not insta-mulling from 5, so maybe they're not. Okay. They kept 5. Go start off with the correct land this time instead of what I did last game. Feels so weird to just, like, turn 1 Noble Hierarch and Legacy. Like, it feels like such a modern gameplay line there. Like, I'm so used to people, like, cantripping or doing, like, lock pieces on turn 1. Okay, something black. Thoughtseize. I think this is worth countering. Because I kind of want that Blighted Agent. Alright, so this is going to be rough. This is going to be some kind of hella heavy discard deck. This might be that mono black helmless that we saw. That being said, we're going to go ahead and run out both of our Infectors so that next turn we'll at least have one that doesn't have Summoning Sickness. Unfortunately, we're sitting on a bunch of lands, which is a little awkward. Because if we get Thoughtseized or any kind of discard spell, we're losing the Become Immense. Or is this elves? Ugh, so many lands. I'm only playing 19 lands. This might be that new, like, Fiend Artisan Elves list going on. I don't know. We'll see. By the way. Yeah, it could be Turbo Depths, I guess. That is a possibility. Urza? What? Urza Saga? Depths doesn't play Urza Saga? I don't know what's going on over there. Please do not give me another land. Okay, Daze isn't terrible. This also gets to the point where I'm going to be able to fuel, Wait, can I just fuel a Lethal Become Immense here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... This is a Lethal Become Immense. Do I go for it? I feel like we just fucking YOLO it, right? Like, what are the chances they have, like, a 1 or 2 mana removal spell? You know what? Fuck it. They don't seem to be doing anything anyways, so... We're just YOLOing this shit right now. I have a Savannah in hand. I can go for another Tropical. Yeah, I was gonna say, the thing with Infect is, like, it doesn't get better for us to wait most of the time. Like, most of the time you just want to go for it and hope for the best. Like, we get wrecked by a fucking removal spell here, but I feel like it's worth it. They're not instantly... Okay, they didn't have it. I was gonna say, they're not instantly snapping it off, so... that being said, what the fuck is our opponent doing here? We saw that. I want to bring in that. If they're dark... Does green black... you know, we'll bring in the prismatic endings. Those actually have, like, multiple uses. As much as I love Cat Jesus, I think we might need to take him out. I don't think he really does anything in this matchup. We saw Elvish Reclaimer, so I'm kind of tempted to bring the Endurances in, but I don't know if we need them. They're a lands deck, maybe, so I'm half tempted to take out the Dazes, because I feel like they're going to have enough mana anyways. But... let's trim a Daze. Like, there's always a weird spot between Daze and Spell Pierce. What are you doing, Harry? Hey, what are you chewing on? Really? You got a cat toy? Those aren't for you. Those are for your brother. Fucking Nahiri grabbed a cat toy out of Cosmo's toy bin, apparently. I just hear this crunching, and it's the fucking bell. She managed to rip it out of the toy and is now chewing on it. Um, what else do we take out here? I guess we can trim another days. You know what? We're gonna 61 card special this in game 2, just because I'm not totally sure what the fuck they're on here, and this channel is all about making bad decisions. So, I don't hate this. We're gonna keep it. I don't hate this at all. We have we have something to stop them from doing anything too fucking crazy. So we'll see where this goes. I don't want to get rid of our brainstorm if we don't have to. Okay, so the question is do we counter this? Because it's just gonna stonewall our Glistener Elf, basically. Or we have to blow and invigorate on it. I kind of want to force this. I kind of also feel like it's a mistake. But if they're a lands deck, that's a tutor. So, you know what? Since we're relying on this Glistener Elf, I am going to counter it. It doesn't feel good, but... Okay, I got a Daze. That makes me feel a little bit better. So I still got some defense here. Alright, opponent. What are you doing over there? A Lotus Petal. Okay, so this has to be Turbo Depths, right? Okay, it is. Okay, so we can get through that. It's gonna blow a fucking spell. But we can get through it. Okay, Inkmoth Nexus I don't hate. So if they have Dark Depths, we have an issue. I guess we're gonna swing in and see if they get greedy. Okay, they are. So in that case, then, just so we get their enabler off the battlefield, we're gonna go ahead and do this. Like, it sucks knowing that we're not getting to actually do damage here, but it gets their Hexmage off the battlefield. So if they just have Dark Depths, they still need a way to turn it on. And it clears the field again for Glistener Elf to actually do some damage. Okay, Wasteland's annoying, but... Oh! Interesting. Surprised they're not going after the Inkmoth Nexus. Okay. I mean, it does shut off my counter, but... I have another land. And we drew another land, so... I mean, I guess we're just gonna go ahead and do this. I don't know. I feel like I need to get the damage in. I don't think it was worth playing a Daze, because I feel like they have enough mana that it's not gonna matter anyways. Like, they're on Dark Depths, all their shit is cheap as fuck. They're not gonna play something that I'm gonna be able to Daze. Unless they just happen to have a fucking Endurance for some reason. Which, if they brought in Endurance because they saw Become Immense, that's kind of ridiculous in my opinion, but you never know. Assassin, okay. Unfortunately, that does get rid of a land. That was our only basic, but apparently they're just trying to play the land destruction game. But I mean, we have another land, so does that mean they have another fucking wasteland? Okay, go ahead. Thoughtseize me. I really don't care at this point. Like, I can't cast the Vines of Astwood anyways, so... Got a Urza Saga. That's a problem, but we can still go around it. Some pump spells would be nice. Ooh. So this brainstorm's kind of awkward. I think we're gonna brainstorm now. It's a little awkward, but oh, okay. So we actually drew shit that we want. So put back elf. I played my land for turn, right? Yeah, I played the Mystic Rainforest already, so I can put this shit back. But I don't particularly care about this. I think we're still in a fine position. It's not great, but it's also not terrible. Because if they would, yeah, if they just want to make a construct, like, I don't actually think I give a shit about that. Whoops, wrong color. Because what? They're gonna make a construct. They block this guy. We're getting another Glistener Elf next turn, anyways. They probably grab Pithing Needle to shut off the Inkmoth Nexus. Either that, or they grab an Expedition map. We'll let them make some constructs. We're gonna see what they grab, I guess. Grab that. Whoops. Undo. Become a dude. Because if they want to grab a Pithing Needle to shut off our Inkmoth Nexus, I'm actually more okay with that than them grabbing a fucking Expedition map, because then the Expedition map means this Dark Depths is online. Well, I guess an Expedition map doesn't mean it's online instantly. So I guess we'll see what they do here. This does allow them to block shit on the ground, but we can get through a bunch of this, so I'm not as worried. They're gonna make another construct is the question. Alright, they're floating mana, so that's interesting. Okay, so they do grab an Expedition map. So they do have the mana to be able to Dark Depths. They grab the Thespian stage, they play the Thespian stage. Okay. Oh, they're just gonna do it now? Okay, so any of our exile removal off the top here would be amazing. Like, if we hit a... Go ahead, get in for your one opponent. Okay, they're not going to. That is not exile-based removal. That's a little annoying. We still have a turn, though. Because we can chump block with the Inkmoth Nexus for one turn. Assuming they don't have a way to kill it. Oh, Jesus. Can... I got raided by a bot. Oh, boy. I need to remember how to ban that shit. Alright. Whoops. We're gonna turn you into a dude, and we're gonna chump block. Attack. So we still have basically a turn to find a way to deal with this Merit Lage. So we very much want one of our exile-based removal spells now. And that doesn't do it. Okay. Being on the play, though, is definitely going to help us. Okay, so they definitely are Turbo Depths. So Collector Oof actually doesn't seem terrible here. We'll bring that in. We'll take Become Immense out. We'll bring in the rest of our exile-based removal. Take the rest of the Dazes out. You know, I kind of want to keep the Vines of Asswoods, but at the same time, I feel like they don't have a ton of targeted removal. I mean, we saw one Assassin's Trophy, so, I mean, is it worth it? I think we're better off just going as fast as fucking possible, to be completely honest. So, we're gonna try something like that. The Collectors might be a little bit too deep in the sauce, but we'll see. Alright, on the play. Let's go. So great if we draw a fucking fetch land, but I can't keep it. Okay, I like this. We can keep this. Oofy Boy can go to the bottom. We want to go fast. As Ricky Bobby says, want to go fast, want to go fast. So we're going to turn one Glistener Elf. As much as it sucks, we will Force of Will a fucking Elvish Reclaimer. It doesn't look like an Elvish. Thoughtseize, go ahead. You can Thoughtseize me, that's fine. I'm assuming he takes the Force of Will. Either that or maybe he takes the Force of Vigor. I don't know. Maybe he takes the Brainstorm? No, takes the... Okay, takes the Ponder. Oh, he's gonna Grief. Alright, so... I'm assuming that means he's gonna take the Brainstorm here. Okay. That's an interesting addition. I've never seen Grief in this deck before. Either that or maybe he takes the Force of Will, hoping I don't draw a blue card. I don't know. Can I say I've ever seen Grief out of this deck? What did he pitch? Vampire Hexmage? No, it takes a Brainstorm. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Feels bad doing this, but I mean, they know we're fucking shields down, so... Well, that's gonna be a little disappointing if we just get fucking wrecked by the double Thoughtseize on turn one, but... And they know what's going on in our hands, so I'm not even gonna bother. Like, if they have Dark Depth... Okay, it's not Dark Depths into Vampire Hexmage, at least. That is a Reclaimer. That does kind of stonewall us a little bit. Okay, I guess we're just drawing all the lands in our 19 land deck. Alright. We need kind of just like a crazy series of draws here to be able to get through this shit. I mean, again, they know what's in our hands, so we're just gonna have 6 through the turn. Okay, that's kind of a free thing for them to get rid of. Okay, they're gonna play defense, which is kind of understandable. Okay, Noble ain't bad. That at least allows me to start attacking with Glistener Elf. And now next turn I have Force of Vigor mana up if I need to. Granted, they know about the Force of Vigor, so they're probably not going to play into it, but... Alright. So what are they going to get here is going to be the question. They get Dark Depths. Does that mean they have the Thespian stage already, or do they still need to find it? We got basically 10% of our deck left is exile removal to deal with this Dark Depths. Or we have a couple of extra redraws to try to find it too. Okay, they got a Wasteland. That doesn't really matter right now. I mean, I guess it's all Force of Vigor mana, but... What are they doing? Oh, they're just gonna cast a Grief? Okay. I don't like where we're at, but it's still not the worst thing in the world, I guess. Yeah, it takes the Force of Will. It's kind of to be expected. Okay. Getting in with the Elvish Reclaimer. Got another Noble Hierarch. Interesting. Still not enough to start attacking with the Glistener Elf, because it will just die from this Grief blocking. So they're gonna hold the Elvish Reclaimer back to be able to go get their other half of their combo or not is gonna be the question. Oh no, they're just gonna have a fucking expedition map. Okay. I mean, I guess that works. So what are they gonna do? I'm assuming they attack with the Grief. Yep. Okay. So they will attack with the Grief, which is fine. Okay, so they're holding back the Elvish Reclaimer to be able to go do whatever the fuck they need. Okay, Swords to Plowshares is huge. Okay. I don't hate that. We're gonna see if they block with their Elvish Reclaimer. As long as they don't have discard before we fucking go after it. Okay, they're cashing their Elvish Reclaimer. Okay. Alright, so I guess this is how they're grabbing their whatchamacallit. Yep, that's how they decided to get it. Okay. That's fine. Oh, it does turn into a 3/4, doesn't it? I mean, I guess we're gonna blow this up. We're gonna go ahead and just blow up the expedition map now so that they can't try to, like, rebuild, basically. So we're still gonna have to find a way to deal with their creatures is the problem. Luckily, that's never gonna get any bigger than that. And an Urza Saga? Ew, that's rough. This is a predicament we are in. Into another Noble Hierarch. I mean, maybe we just start attacking. Like, fuck it. I guess we'll see if they're willing to cash something in here. Unfortunately, this is going to be a pain in the ass. Alright, they're cashing it in. Well, they're about to get a whole heaping helping of life here. I don't like this, but we're fucking doing it this way. Little bit of the Nombo going on, but... See if they're willing to take the 3 and go to 35. They are. The nice part is they still need lands to be able to actually make constructs now. They still gotta find lands in the first place to actually be able to do anything. Okay, there's their lands. They can start making constructs, which is annoying. This Grief is also a pain in the ass. If we can get an unblockable fucking Infector, though, I don't think we're in the worst spot in the world. So, like, a Blighted Agent, a Inkmoth Nexus, and them not having more Wastelands would help. Alright, Ponder's a redraw. We got... Fuck, all these are useless. Another Ponder. Drop Misty Brainstorm. Draw the Brainstorm. Fetch away the lands. Grab another Trop. Brainstorm. Put these back. Hold up the Spell Pierce, I guess. We're still not in a good position by any means, though. Some of these redraws have been a bit rough. Well, we beat one lands-based deck. It looks like we might be losing to another one, unfortunately. We'll see. I'm assuming they're just gonna make another construct. Yeah, they're making another construct, so they're just trying to go aggro now. Which is kind of understandable. They kind of got a 2-turn clock going on us here. Unless we start chump blocking with nobles. Pithing Needle, I'm assuming that's going to name Inkmoth Nexus. Yeah, name's Inkmoth Nexus. Alright, so they schwack us for 6. I think we are going to chump block with a noble. This buys us another turn in theory. So this brainstorm's gonna have to be pretty fucking amazing for it to do anything. We already know what one of the cards from this brainstorm is gonna be. Yeah, that doesn't do it. Damn. Okay. Well, that was a little unfortunate. Wee bit unfortunate. That was just some bad draws, but... Alright, whatever. 1-1, on to the next one. Not a huge deal. Gave our opponent the 4-1. So how's everyone doing today? So just a reminder for those of you who don't follow me on Twitter. When I hit 100 followers, we're going to try a giveaway and give this a little... Yep, give it this way. Down. Give this little beauty away. Old Border Foil Aether Flux Reservoir. So once we hit 100 followers, I'll try my hand at the giveaway thing. I think I figured it out. I've been fucking around with OBS and Twitch and all that shit, so I'm slowly learning what to do. I'm only a little bit of an internet noob, it's fine. Alright, found an opponent. Fenrir Unchained, and we are on the play. Okay. I mean, we'll keep this. I'm a little concerned about a Wasteland off on turn 1, so I think we are going to wait, because this could be a turn 2 hit him for 5 infect damage. But I think we're going to wait. We do have multiple Inkmoth next later, though, so maybe it was worth playing a Nexus instead. But we're gonna just play the fetch line for now, see what the fuck they do. Excuse me. Apparently our opponent wants to time out. That is apparently what our opponent is doing now. Do you have like some turn 0 like Phyrexian mana bullshit you can do, opponent? No, they finally decided to join us here. Okay. Oh, is this Delver? Anytime I see Scalding Tarn, I just instantly assume it's Delver. Yep, it's Delver. Okay. So this is going to be rough. It's the most boring possible deck our opponent could be playing. Very disappointed. You have our mascot as your emblem, and you're playing Delver. Like, so many better things our opponent could be doing. Alright, so maybe I should play the Inkmoth Nexus. I don't know. We're gonna play it now. And we're gonna hope that they just whiff on their top decks and they don't fucking flip this Delver. Or that they just don't have, like, infinite fucking Wastelands, because for some reason Delver always seems to. Oh, they're going to set it up to make sure that they can flip it. I hope it's all lands, opponent. Just 3 fucking lands. Or your whole hand is fucking lands, or whatever, I don't know. I mean, the nice part is we have another fucking Inkmoth Nexus, so... Okay, so an Expressive Iteration. Also, if they attack, I'm actually kind of okay with it. Like, if they want to start attacking with their fucking Insectile Aberration, that's kind of fine. We also can kill it, I suppose. I'm just curious how aggressive they're going to start getting with this Aberration. Okay. They're getting in. So, like, a Berserk off the top here would be amazing. Berserk? Oh, scale up. I don't hate that. Okay. So, we are going to go ahead and grab an unwastelandable land. Wait, this is lethal, isn't it? Yeah, +6, +4? With forcible backup? Alright, opponent. Let's see what you fucking got. We're going for it. We are YOLOing the fuck out of this. Please do not have multiple counter spells. Our opponent is thinking very hard about what they want to do here. They're gonna daze. What are the chances they have a removal spell here? Well, we'll let that one go. We will get our 4 damage or 5 damage in now, though. I don't know what our opponent is tanking on so hard here. Okay. Still not super sure what the fuck they were tanking on there, but... So apparently they don't like whatever else they put back on top of their deck. Oh, what the fuck? Let's find out my brother opened his fucking Christmas present early. Alright, what's our opponent got going on here? Are they going to start being defensive with this Insectile Aberration or no? Is going to be the question. Apparently they want to start thinning their deck. Is this going to be Expressive Iteration? No. Oh, Baby Murktide? Yeah, I guess this is a Baby Murktide. I think we might, yeah, I think we're going to force this. I don't want to have to deal with a fucking Murktide region. I'm sure they have a counterspell back, but no. That's interesting. I'm very surprised they did not counter back there. Okay, he's finally deciding to hold his Aberration back on D. Okay, that's become immense. Well, I wait one more turn, right? Yeah. Actually, no, I need more than one turn because I need more shit in the graveyard. Fortunately, I've only got 4 cards in the graveyard, not 5, so I still need 2 more mana overall. I don't know why our opponent is tanking on our end step when they're tapped out. This has got to be the EI now, right? Okay, yeah, here comes the EI. Alright, see what they hit. We know they have more lands in hand, so... Because I still haven't replayed the Scalding Tarn. They're gonna play the Dragon Rage Channeler. They now replayed the Volcanic that they had in hand. So I think a fetch land, an invigorate, or an ink moth. That does it, right? Because I can animate both of these. No, I still need one more turn before I can do it. Or I can slam an ink moth nexus into what they're doing. It gets one in the graveyard. Because I animate both of these, I've got 1 mana, 5. Yeah, so I still don't quite have enough. Play another ink moth nexus. We'll wait one more turn. And hopefully we draw, I don't know, a fucking Daze or something. Something to try to force through. I'm assuming they have counter magic in hand. But you never know. I can also just chump block this Insectile Aberration if I need to. Okay, there's another expressive iteration. They've already... No, they don't have instant in the graveyard yet. So they could bin an instant to give this something to block with instant speed. I feel like an Invigorate would be... Okay, so that... Are they just going to play the Brainstorm now? Yes. Okay. So they're going to force this to attack or guard... Oh, no. They still only got... Oh, okay. Never mind. It still doesn't have flying yet. They could play land for turn, but then they still need something else in the graveyard to give this flying, and they've already got instant, so it's not... I mean, I guess I could cast an instant and bin it with the Surveil, but I don't know. I don't like that they are finding all sorts of shit to do here, though. I'm assuming they're just going to have a handful of counter magic. I'm going to be very surprised. I'm just thinking very hard about what 2 cards I want to put back to keep their hand full. Alright, there's another Scalding Tarn. What are they doing? Are they just, like, desperately looking for a counterspell? If they do it... Okay, so maybe this means they have, like... Whatchamacallit? What the fuck? They have to have removal and or counter magic. I'm not total... Oh, they're gonna replay one later. Okay, so... Basically, if we can get an Invigorate, that would be our best bet here. We are dead on the crackback if we can't figure that. Well, it depends on how aggressive we go. Unfortunately, I do think this is a scenario if we just have to fucking go for it. We're gonna get blown out by a counter spell, but we kind of just have to hope they don't have counter magic. Alright, because this doesn't matter. We'll fetch. It really doesn't fucking matter at all here. I'm honestly surprised it's coming this fucking close. Make a dude. So this really does just come down to, do they have counter magic? If they got the counter magic, they win. If they don't, then we win. And we can pay for a Daze. It's gotta be multiple Dazes or a Force of Will. Alright. Go for it. You got the counter magic? I can pay for a Daze. You got a Force of Will. Force of Negation. Okay. Yeah, they got it. Ugh. Have I ever told you how much I hate this deck? Okay. So... This seems like an Ajani matchup. Bring that in. Bring in Flusterstorm. Get rid of that. Bring in this. It's a fair matchup. Pretty much just take out the counter magic. Like, the pitching counter magic that puts me down cards. Or something like that. Fucking Delver. Alright. See if this works. This seems like the matchup where as long as I can like stick in a Johnny and get it to ultimate, it should be good, but they also just have so much fucking burn and shit, so that was super close. It literally just came down to if they had the counter spell or not, and they had the force negation, so it do happen sometimes. Alright. We'll take the play. We'll keep this. Hope they don't have heavy wasteland hand. I need another land still too. Because this is a turn 3 kill if I can get another land. That's also assuming they don't have counter magic. Like, asking for Delver to not have interaction is a fucking big ask. But, you know, sometimes they just keep bad hands. Okay, they're not starting out with a creature, so that's good. Are they going to shuffle? Chooses not to shuffle. That's concerning. And that's a land. Please don't wasteland me, Burrow. Please don't have interaction of any kind. Just play some dorks. That's all you need to do. Just play some fun. God damn it. Alright. Did not want to say wasteland, but it is what it is. They're debating whether they want to blow up my Inkmoth Nexus or not. Also, somehow our opponent has like 5 less minutes than we do. That's the other annoying part about playing against Delver, is just, oh, I'm gonna sit here and dirtle forever. Come on. Come on, opponent. Do something. Okay, they finally decide they want to do it. I'm just gonna fucking let it go. I'm not gonna pretend like I'm gonna do anything with it. Okay, so maybe they just don't have any creatures? I'm assuming that means they have a handful of removal. Well, this sucks. We might be on the casting a Johnny and hoping that it works plan. I mean, we're almost doing a Johnny. I feel like we should wait until we either draw a Force of Will or a 4th land. Just so we have some kind of counterspell backup to try to save it. Alright, so apparently they had to have kept a hand just full of crazy fucking removal. It's the only explanation I got here. Okay, Brainstorm isn't terrible. And we got the fetch lands to go with it, so this will hopefully get us something out of this Brainstorm. Expressive Iteration? No. Maddening Hex. I haven't seen that card in a minute. Oh, let's see what we can find with this Brainstorm. Put back, put back. We're doing a lot of damage to ourselves to try to stop this Maddening Hex. Alright, I guess I guess it resolves. Okay. Gonna casually shock ourselves trying to find an answer and then just not have an answer. Go grab a Savannah. We need to cast us a Johnny anyways. That's another Johnny. Watch, we're gonna just roll straight fucking sixes. That's okay, we just won't count this round if we lose, because it's fucking Delver, so who gives a shit? What'd they roll? They rolled a 2? Hey, resolved. Reacher? Windswept Teeth. No, we do not want that. Fuck. I keep forgetting that's not how that fucking works. I'm an idiot. I'm so not used to this fucking card. I'm thinking no means like don't put it on top. No means don't put it on bottom, apparently. I realized it right after I fucking pressed it. Okay. That was a punt. Oh, goddamn. Alright. Oh, they're just gonna bounce it. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna shock ourselves. Well, now we can do it without having to shock ourselves, and we can actually cast it for full mana. See, this was all according to plan the whole fucking time. This was actually all according to plan. We knew what we were doing. Told you we'd roll a fucking 6. God, that card is so dumb. Alright, well, it fucking lived, so. Alright, we got a Noble Hierarch. You know, we're just gonna cast it. If you got double bull, you got double bull. Have at it, friend. Have at it. Problem is like, the other thing is even if we get to the point where we can just start casting spells with this, we've got all these Maddening Hex triggers that are gonna fuck us anyways, so. So like, the other funny part is we actually theoretically could get to the point where we actually could kill them with this Noble Hierarch, but we're probably gonna die to the Hex triggers. And then we're just relying on the magic gods to hopefully not punish us for taking the janky ass route. Like, I think it's literally our only hope at this point, and it's probably a really, really bad one, considering we're gonna have to cast 3 fucking spells into a Maddening Hex. Alright, we're going for it. Fuck it. We're gonna see if this actually works. The chances of it are slim to none. We're probably gonna die to the Maddening Hex, but it is 100% fucking worth it for the experiment. Because I'm sure they also have just ass loads of fucking removal. Alright, are you going to block it, friend? Alright. Here we go, chat. Let's see if this works. We're about to die real bad. Roll to fucking... We literally can't win now. But just for shits and giggles, like, we know it's not going to work. Because there's no possible way that we low roll our way out of this, but we're going to do it in response just to show them what we were trying to do. This one's a loss, but fuck it. Like, because of the fact that we hit a 4, I just die anyways. They roll 2 1s and I'm dead. Yeah, we rolled a 4, a 5, and a fucking 6. Oh, fucking Delver. Alright, well, that was fucking Delver. We're not counting that anyways. Like, fuck that shit. I will be right back. Give me 1 second here, y'all. Alright, we back. Alright, let's hit the shit. Winning out from here, I feel it. We got our obligatory Delver matchup out of the way. We're gonna win from here. We got this. Alright. Apparently this guy was playing Isn't Delver 9 days ago, so we might be hitting another fucking Delver matchup. Baku 91. Please don't actually be playing Delver. That apparently this is going to be the matchup where we finally hit our 20% Delver meta share. Alright, I think we can keep this. I mean, you're not going to get a good hand against Delver, so you might as well just keep anything that's even remotely capable. Yep, it's Delver. Okay, Become Events isn't bad. I like another blue card to be able to pitch to Force of Will here. Like, that would be nice. If we can cheese out Delver in game 1, that'd be nice. Are they just gonna bolt it? Yeah, they're gonna fucking bolt it. Okay. Alright, that's fine. That's one less removal spell for this Blighted Agent. I would still very much like a blue spell to be able to pitch to this Force of Will. As I was saying, apparently my brother's Christmas present showed up unwrapped. It like they just like delivered it in the boxes the fucking shit was packaged in. Like they didn't actually put it in any boxes to ship it. So my brother got his beer early for Christmas. So all right. Oh, and they got the Mishra's Bobble. Okay. Well, friend, let's just see how this goes. Vines of Asswood. So as much as this sucks, I think I have to wait a turn. Because we want to hold up the mana to be able to protect this before we go for lethal. So we don't want to just run this Blighted Agent out. The other thing is if they have a Daze or something, we just get blown out by Daze. So we're hoping a blue card here so that I can play land, have Force of Will back up, have Vines of Asswood. Well, we'll see how this goes, but oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Alright. Like, this is the one thing I was worried about saying that I'm gonna play Infect is like Infect is weak against Delver. Delver is 20% of the fucking meta once you get into the higher stuff. We just had a couple of good leagues lately, so it also has the least amount of reserveless cards if I want to buy back into it, because I actually think I might just say fuck it, suck it up, and buy some tropical islands when I sell some stock from my company that I was awarded as a bonus. But it is inherently weak to what Delver's trying to do, and like, unfortunately, like I was saying, I think the paper meta is a little heavily skewed toward Delver, especially locally, because everyone just wants to play the safe deck, so to speak. But we're kind of hoping we're just running them out of shit. Like, I'd very much like a blue card to be able to pitch to this Force of Will so that I can try to resolve this Blighted Agent. Blue card? No, Glistener Elf. Okay, well, I guess we're just gonna say fuck it and try to... Yeah, well, this is probably gonna get forced. Granted, he's got 3 cards. I mean, the chance of him having Force of Will... Oh, he doesn't. Okay, that's interesting. Maybe I should have fetched first, just so that he can't, like, in case he has double bolt or something. I'm honestly really surprised that resolved. He does have a bolt. We're gonna fetch. Hopefully he doesn't have another fucking bolt. Do I want to grab white mana yet? No, I still want Trunks. We're gonna let him surveil. I probably should have let that resolve first. They probably know we have something going on now, but... And now we get dazed or something fucking stupid. Okay. Well, if we can get Glistener Elf down and we get a Berserk, we still have a shot. What did they pitch? They pitched a Murktide Regent. Okay. It's a little unfortunate, because that would have been lethal this turn. They have a Pyroblast. So, I mean, luckily that means Glistener Elf lives. But very much like a Berserk. That is not a Berserk. Alright, well, we're hoping that they just don't hit anything relevant and they continue to be greedy. Kind of all we can do at this point. Alright, so they didn't draw a land. My question is how greedy do they get? Or they didn't draw a spell, so it's either a land or a creature. I'm curious. Okay, they're holding their Dragon Rage Channeler back. Okay, they drew a land. Would not hate a... Okay, that's a Brainstorm. I mean, we're going to see if they counter this. If they do, cool. If not, whatever. Or opposite way around, that's what I mean. Or are they just going to take their chance to fucking counter this now? They're thinking about it. Okay, they are going to counter it. That's... I think it's worth it for us to throw into this fucking Dragon Rage Channeler. Apparently they like whatever that... No, they pitched a Force of Will. Or no, was that the... I don't know. Okay, they do put a Force of Will in the graveyard, so... I think it's worth it to kill this Dragon Rage Channeler. I think this is worth it. Because if they continue to be aggressive with this thing... Unfortunately, like, if they ever draw a Murktide Region, it's going to be fucking huge. It's just going to sit on the battlefield, so... Because if they continue to be aggressive with this thing and we draw another pump spell, we can just get them with this Become Immense and another pump spell. So, we'll see what happens here. Oh, they're just going to grab... Okay, they're going to Mystic Sanctuary to get Lightning Bolt back. Okay. Well, I guess we're blowing our Become Immense early. I'd like them to try to save it for their turn. See if they fucking play this wrong and, like, wait until our turn to play it. No, they're not going to. Oh, yeah, we're gonna blow our Become Immense. Fuck it. Because we have so many pump spells that we want to keep this thing fucking on the battlefield. Like, it sucks a little bit that we just had to blow it on that, but... Oh my god. It's a 19 land deck. How are we flooding out like this? So I've got like 2 turns to figure this shit out, assuming that he doesn't just start holding this Insectile Aberration back. We can just hardcast this Force of Will, but it's going to cost us 2 life. Which does put us down to 1 more fuck. Alright, so we're into literally, we need to see what we fucking top deck here, is basically what this comes down to. I'm not going to show them that we actually have white cards here, because we're probably just dead anyways. Like, an Inkmoth Nexus saves us a turn, maybe 2. Gee, it's 19 lands! Jesus Christ! We drew 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We took half of our lands out of our deck, and we just fucking flooded. Alright, well, we're gonna try this again. Alright, let's do this. Take all the fair cards out. Take the 1 Become Immense out, and we'll try that. Just getting fucking wrecked by Delver. Well, if this goes poorly, we might finish out the stream with some Mono Black Painter, because that league goes super fucking fast. And I've actually been having fun with that deck. It's kind of fucking stupid. I might actually play that, honestly. I checked to make sure one of my buddies still has his Grim Monolith, so depending on what he plays, if he doesn't need those or his Lion's Eye Diamonds, I might play Mono Black Painter just because it's stupid and it's funny. Come here. Hey, come on. Come say hi. Come here. Come say hi. Good girl. Got our little mascot coming and saying hi now. Yeah? Yeah? Coming saying hi? What's up, girl? All decked out in her little candy cane collar and shit, ready for the season. What's up, girl? Alright. Come on, opponent. It doesn't take this long to sideboard. Come on. Hi. Okay, bye. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully y'all are doing well. Hopefully you had a good weekend. Thanks for stopping by. If you haven't already, as I said at the beginning of the stream, go check out all those other socials there. YouTube for this stream and all the old replays there to see the dumb shit I do. Gameplay videos, I'm going to start making more of those. I know I only did a handful of them to begin with, but I'll start making those again here soon, especially because my streaming schedule over the next couple weeks is going to be a little fucked up. But and then Facebook, Twitter, all that shit. Just keep up with dumb shit I'm doing. My see dorky puppy pictures, all that good shit. Okay. I think we got a mulligan this. Alright, we're keeping this. Much as I don't want to, Ponder's going to the bottom. Probably about to get fucking wrecked, but we're gonna fucking find out. Alright. May the magic gods actually be on our side for once. This is a turn 3 kill if our opponent has 0 interaction. Alright, so he's got a fetch land. He's seeing if he wants to keep what he has on top. Apparently not. Let me guess, Lightning Bolt? No. Okay, so I'm assuming this is a Lightning Bolt, though. For once, I'm actually not mad it's a land. We're gonna tap the Noble just because I have a feeling it's probably gonna die. We also live in a world where if they somehow have 0 removal and no wastelands and no interaction whatsoever. Okay, so they do kill the Blighted Agent. If we somehow luck out and they have literally no interaction whatsoever, this Inkmoth Nexus actually is lethal next turn. Okay, it's not a wasteland. Okay, it's not an EI either, so that probably means they have removal and or other dumb shit going on. In which case, let's play the Glistener Elf first. See if we can bait some more removal out of their hand. Alright, they're fetching something out. Are they just trying to get down like a super fast Murktide Regent? It might just be a super fast Murktide Regent. Okay, they're gonna bounce. Okay. I mean, that's actually fine. They want to spend their turn getting a Brazen Borrower down. I'm actually kind of okay with that. Pass a Ponder. Okay, so they're not going to get their Brazen Borrower down. Chooses to shuffle. That's good for us. Oh, they're missing lands. Okay. That's interesting. Well, we're just going to try to overload them, basically, is what we're going for here. We're just going to see if we can overload their resources. If they're getting fucked on lands. Because I can pay for a daze. If they force a will, they're down 2 cards. If they want to fucking hit this with a Lightning Bolt or a Pyroblast. Okay, that gets the Pyroblast out of their hands. So that's another removal spell down. Another removal slash counter down. Okay, there's the Expressive Iteration. It's a wasteland. That's a little annoying, but not the end of the world. So then it comes down to forces. Let's see. That's a Ponder. Is that good? Okay, another Inkmoth isn't terrible. Draw the Inkmoth. I mean, I guess we just go for it, right? Like, fuck it, see what happens. It's gotta be counter magic. Submerge. Okay. I guess not. What did they pitch out of there? Huh? You control. Oh, it's free if they control an island on a forest. Okay. I guess. Well, that's a little annoying. Well, that was kind of a blowout. Forgot Submerge is a card. See if we can get them to blow their wasteland now. So unfortunately, this does mean Brazen Bar can block, but we have a way through it, assuming they pop this wasteland and don't do anything else. Which, again, is a lot to ask against Delver, but they seem to be having some issues over there. I'm just going to Ponder. Keep. And there's also this thing where we have 2.5 more minutes on our clock than they do, which is another reason why I despise playing against this deck. I still gotta say, in my testing, I still think Simic is just the best version of this deck. It's more concise. You don't have as many weird mana problems as you do with the White Splash. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll try all the other ones out throughout the course of the next couple of weeks, but I still think Simic is probably the best version. Our opponent is thinking real fucking hard here. Okay, finally decided what they wanted to do. Chooses not to shuffle. Well, let's see if we can get them to blow their wasteland yet. Still not going to. Maybe. I don't know. Still not doing it. Okay, opponent, come on. Like, these pauses our opponent has are getting kind of ridiculous. Alright, they're gonna lightning bolt. Glistener Elf, Berserk, Berserk. I mean, I guess we'll put the 2 Berserks to the bottom. Or back in the deck. This one goes... Are they finally going to pop their Wasteland on the other one? Still not yet. Okay. Okay, they've got 2 Wastelands now. Finally deciding it's worth it. They drew a second Wasteland. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Well, this is dragging on. I might, like, I know it's scooping early, but I might just scoop early to move on to the next thing, because honestly, even I'm getting bored with this game right now. Like, I'm very seriously considering just saying fuck it and scooping here. I'm gonna fetch, just to see what the hell our top card's gonna be, but I'm very much getting to the point where I'm about to just say fuck this, and I don't want to deal with this, because this game is honestly boring as fuck right now. Like, playing against Delver is probably the most boring thing about Legacy right now. I love the format outside of this shit. We'll shuffle, see what our next top deck is, and if it's not anything relevant, yell at me if you want, but I'm gonna fucking scoop. I don't feel like dealing with this shit anymore. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, with a noble attack, maybe. I guess I wasn't paying attention to actual damage here. I mean, I did just shuffle a Berserk away. I guess I'm being stupid. Well, we're gonna see if this resolves. We'll give it another turn. I mean, yeah, I guess it's better than conceding. We'll see if this Blighted Agent fucking lives. We are finally running them out of shit to do. Like, they're down to 3 cards, so there is a possibility that they're just out of steam. But, I don't know, it just... Like I said, this is the only thing I don't like about Legacy, is this fucking deck right here. Okay, took them a really long time to decide they wanted to Pyroblast. And fuck it, let's attack. We're not doing anything else anyways. Get our 1 damage in. What the fuck did you find out, girl? Oh, what the fuck? No, this is not for you. I found a fucking old Amazon gift card and just started chewing the shit out of it. Oh, that's not for you. Do not chew on gift cards, girl. Minsk and Boo. Okay. This is new for Delver. I have never seen a Minsk and Boo in this deck, but okay. Alright, I mean, I guess Pump Spell into, or like another Berserk or something. I'm assuming they're just attacking here, like... But there's no way they hold this Minsk and Boo back, right? What? They're really holding it. Okay, that was suspicious as fuck. I don't like accusing people of stream sniping, but the fact that they held that Minsk and Boo back is kind of fucking suspicious. Like I said, I hate accusing people of that, but that was just like really fucking suspicious that they held that back. You're right. I highly fucking doubt it because there's fucking like a handful of us here, but that's just. So that's the thing. They have a 2-turn fucking clock here. Like, I don't know. I still find it suspicious, but it's a fucking 2-turn clock, and they know that we don't really have shit here. But I don't know. Could also just be my prejudice against this deck coming. I have no idea. I honestly haven't been looking at fucking the tournament results at all. Because I have no idea who this is, so... I guess we can see if they're on the leaderboard. I'm not seeing them on here, but doesn't mean they're not, so... I'm just not scrolling down far enough. Okay, so this is a Murktide region. Yep, big ol' Murky Dragon. I will say, it's kind of cool seeing Minsk and Boo in this deck, but... We'll give it one more top deck. We'll see what happens. Another Berserk, maybe? No? Yes? Okay, yeah. No. Okay. I don't feel like dealing with this anymore. Like I said, part of this was me kind of just mentally conceding like 2 turns ago, but whatever. It's Delver. It is what it is. Properties. Let's see. Alright, well, we'll see if we can get half of our fucking shit back. Like I said, if we got time after this last match, if it doesn't go super long, we'll play some Mono Black Delver. Or Mono Black Painter. Or we might just go hop in the 2-player queue or something. But, I don't know. We'll see. Like, I don't know why. The only decks that annoy the hell out of me in Legacy are Delver and 8-Cast. And they were literally all I played against in the last Trios event I played in. I'm hoping that the local scene isn't just going to be that all over again. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Well, let's see. 4 seasons last weekend. Oh, on another note, has anyone been paying attention to the spoilers for Dominaria Remastered? Like, it's looking pretty fucking sweet. I'm actually pretty stoked for the fact that I pre-ordered a collector booster box on a whim. Like, I'm actually pretty stoked. The land cycle is an interesting choice. The fact that they're doing all the check lands and shit. But there's definitely a lot of cards on it that are sweet. Like, I think they said all of the mythics were revealed today. So there's still a bunch of rares. I also kind of like this whole, like, 2-day dump, like, card dump thing. For, like, a reprint set, I feel like that's fine. Because it's not like you need to read new cards. You're basically just looking at what are all the reprints. Like, it's looking pretty sweet, though. Like, I'm pretty stoked for my box when it shows up. It's also cool to see a bunch of the like old Phyrexians getting reprinted with the Phyrexian creature type finally. Like that part's actually pretty sweet. Alright, got our opponent finally. Burnt Taco 77. Please do not burn the tacos. Alright, we'll keep this. It's a little wonky being a one-lander, but it's a pseudo two-lander, and we have Force of Will to back it up, so assuming that they don't just wasteland us into oblivion, I don't hate it. But we'll see what happens. Is this Delver again? Are we really playing Delver three matches in a row? We're seriously playing Delver 3 matches in a row. Hey guys, we found out where all the Delver players are. I have to suffer through this chat. It's fucking... If we don't draw land, I'm scooping. And it's a land, so I guess we're gonna see where this goes. Literally 3 Delver matches in a row. And here comes another Lightning Bolt or a Pyroblast or I don't know. Fuck it. This is ridiculous. Come on! Alright, in before they do it, they're going to have a wasteland. I guarantee it. Oh my god, it wasn't a wasteland. Holy shit. Friend's been considering buying the Legacy paper, been running gauntlets. Prison is his first choice, but I never took a match off Delver, so no. So, I've kind of hit this point when it comes to picking a deck. I'm just going to accept the fact that I'm not going to beat Delver. Like, supposedly Mono Red Prison has a good matchup against Delver. I have yet to see it in reality. But I've just kind of written off Delver as you're just going to fucking lose to it. Like, for whatever reason, WotC is okay with this deck being head and shoulders above fucking everything else. And, like, I don't even know... There's not even a single card you can ban out of this that would make it not just egregious. It's because it can do literally everything. And I don't know. It's just something that apparently we're going to have to live with. So I haven't even taken Delver into consideration when it comes time to, like, decide what I'm going to actually buy into or build. Because it's just not going to matter. Like, you're just not going to beat Delver. Delver is going to do Delver things. Like, it is no longer my consideration of a knock against the deck. Well, we got another Ink Moth max. So... yeah, I don't know. It just is what it is. Like I said, I'm going to buy back into Legacy and paper. I'm just not sure. I'm still debating what I want to buy. I'm probably going to buy an Infect just because it's the least amount of reserve list cards I need to be able to buy a deck. But I do also seem to always find myself wanting to play Lion's Eye Diamond decks. Whether it's like the Wheels deck or like Bomberman style stuff, or even the Mono Black Painter, they're all Lion's Eye Diamond decks. So I'm kind of thinking I might buy those just because they go into so many decks that I seem to like. But I don't know. We'll see. Oh, it's like Phoenixy bullshits? Okay. Not at all what I was expecting, but okay. So what? He needs one more to get this fucking shit in? Do I care about this? I think I'm gonna go ahead and fucking try to counter this. Hopefully he doesn't have another fucking spell he can cast. He probably does, but... I mean, this is still basically Delver in my opinion, so... Oh my god, are they about to get fucking 3 Arclights back? Okay. Wait, I'm just... No, I go to 3. Okay. Is he actually gonna hold one? Oh, he's holding 2 back. Opponent. That's not fair. So basically, I need Become a Ment? Yeah, that doesn't do it. Okay. Opponent. Come on. Alright. Endurances. We'll bring in Swords. We'll bring in Flusterstorm. Take out the Dazes. Take out 2 Forces and a Johnny. Like, I don't know. This is close enough to Delver that I consider it Delver, even though it's technically a Phoenix deck, but it's the same play style. I mean, I guess we're gonna keep this. I don't know. Like I said, when it comes to choosing decks and shit, like, I don't even take Delver into consideration anymore. I just kind of write it off. And I've talked to a couple other Legacy players, and they all kind of have the same opinion of it. It's just like, Delver's gonna be Delver. Like, it's gonna do Delver things. There's nothing you can do about it. I don't know. Like I said, I'm still trying to figure out what I actually want to buy in paper. I really want to buy Lion's Eye Diamonds, but they're like $500 a piece currently. And y'all know my opinions on whatchamacallit, the reserve list, but they seem to go into more decks that I want. Whereas, like, if I were to do Tropicals, they kind of just go into Infect. There's not a lot of other, like, blue-green decks that I play. Yep, both the Noble Hierarch. Yep. Alright. Of course, I kept the hand with, like, 0 pump spells, so that doesn't exactly help anything at the moment, but... Okay, there's an Invigorate. That helps. I mean, I guess we're gonna put back the 2 lands, because we're gonna fetch anyways. We're gonna fetch, and we're gonna hope we hit something good. Expressive Iteration. Okay. I'm assuming this means that they're brainstorming? Yeah, okay. There's a part of me that wants to counter this just for the hell of countering it. Just to get my value in now while I can. Yeah, I think I'll let it go. Sometimes I make dumb decisions. It's fine. Everything's fine. Into a Mishra's Bobble. Yep. No, I've never played Legacy Spirits. I honestly don't think I've ever seen a list for Legacy Spirits. If you got a list, shoot it to me. I'll check it out. Let's grab our white source now. We are just drawing so many lands. This is just getting ridiculous. Yeah, so I took about a 2-year break from Legacy during the pandemic. I used to be super into the Legacy scene locally. And then the pandemic happened. I sold out of Legacy because nowhere in town wanted to hold it anymore. Then about like 2 weeks ago, a local store that just opened up said they're going to start holding it. So I'm kind of mad I ended up selling out of it, but I mean, it is what it is sort of thing. But yeah, that 2-year time span there up until like earlier this year, I kind of fell off the Legacy train. So Modern used to be my main format. And then Modern Horizons 2 happened, and I'm just like, this is... To me, it's borderline unplayable now, because it's basically Modern Horizons block constructed. I know that's kind of a hyperbole and shit, but the Evoke Elementals and, like, Ragavan and Ren and Six and shit, like, all that stuff is just so egregious to me that I don't think it's worth even putting myself through that to play the format when it's just not enjoyable anymore. But that's kind of just my opinion on it. But yeah. So I actually disagree with that, saying that Legacy's worse with the supplemental sets. We'll let that go. We'll let them counter the Blighted Agent. I'm not super concerned about that. I don't feel like wasting my mana for that. I think Legacy is more equipped to be able to handle the supplemental products. I do think they've done some damage to it, but not nearly as much as they've done to Modern. Legacy still has the tools like Force of Will, Sneak Attack, line like the crazy fucking combos that can kind of just go off in one turn without having to worry about your opponent doing something stupid like that. So I think that it's in a much better spot to handle the Evoke Elementals and stuff like that. I definitely don't like what some of them have done. Is this just a Murktide Regent? Yeah, this is a Temporal Trespass. Okay, was not expecting that. Yeah, we're gonna Flusterstorm it. That was not what I was expecting. I do play EDH. I very much... Hello, you want to work? I do enjoy EDH. But obviously, like, that's not a competitive format and shit. Like, I've got a couple EDH decks. I'm trying to build another one just for funsies. But... Okay, so we were able to get past the Temporal Trespass. I was not expecting that. I don't know. I feel... If they would just get rid of some of the dumb shit from Modern Horizons 2, like, if they straight up just banned the Evoke Elementals, I honestly think Modern would be in a halfway decent spot. But they need to ban those. Just to start. Like, if they get rid of those, I think it can deal with some of the other broken bullshit. Honestly, I would like all of the pitch cards to go. I think Modern shouldn't have free spells, period. But that's just kind of my opinion. Then again, I mean, take everything I say with a grain of salt. I'm super biased for combo decks, obviously. Like, they're my bread and butter. Obviously, I'm a combo player. And the fact that Modern is so fucking hostile to combo is part of the reason why I just can't play it anymore. Like, as much as everyone actually kind of hated it, I actually sort of loved the KCI meta outside of KCI because it just felt super diverse other than that. Alright, how many more counters do you have, opponent? Or are we actually going to get this one? Holy shit, we got a game. I was not expecting that at all. Alright, so do we change anything? Being on the draw... I feel like we might want to bring the Force of Wills back in. Just not sure what we would take out. I know, fuck it. What a 62 card special, this shit. But yeah, so El Rodeo, what do you play in Modern then, if that's your main format? Just curious. Like I said, obviously I'm a combo player. Infect is my main deck. So I'll say they are for the most part. They are more fair than the Evoke Elementals, but I'm willing to see them go just on principle. Like I'm willing to let Phyrexian mana disappear, just because of principle, in my opinion. But again, that's just me. Like if I'm saying the free spells gotta go, I'm willing to bite the bullet and have all of the free spells go. But I don't know. Like I said, that's just me standing on principle. I don't think free spells should be in Modern. So like I'll lose Get Probe, all or not Get Probe, Mutagenic Growth. I'll lose Mishra's Baubles, stuff like that. But that's just me standing on principle. Like if free spells gotta go, I will bite the bullet too, and I will lose my free spells. But yeah, so like I said, what do you play in Modern then, if that's your main format? Like I was saying, Infect is obviously my main format. I'm known as the Infect guy locally. Hunter Shredder's interesting. Um, but yeah, so I have every color of Infect possible foiled out in paper currently for Modern. Ooh, I like that. So assuming that we can get this to resolve, okay. So I've got one protection spell to make this work. I was half tempted to run out the other Glistener Elf. Okay, mostly spears. What fringe archetypes? I was messing around with Glimpse combo back before I just gave up on Modern entirely, and that deck was just stupid funny. Like, if I were to get back into Modern and not play Infect, I think I'd play that, even though it's bad now, just because it was just really fucking funny. I think playing it in paper would be a giant pain in the ass, though. Hooked on Restore Balance. Yeah, Restore Balance was a cool deck. So before I went full in on combo, I actually used to be like a control slash tempo player. And I used to love the like Restore Balance stuff. I had Jeskai Flash as my main deck before Infect, and it was back when like Geist of Saint Traft was still playable and all that shit, and I used to have a blast with that deck. Alright, so the question is going to be is how many counter spells does our opponent have? Apparently they're also going to be able to get these arc lights back, which is going to be a little annoying. I'm assuming they're getting their arc lights back anyways. Maybe I'm wrong. There is still a world where I think we can get enough power on this Glistener Elf that this Berserk actually... Oh, you dick. Okay, well, I guess the Vines of Asswood is going bye-bye. I was hoping I could actually use that, but apparently not. Okay. So they're gonna get some arc lights back. It's gonna be a question of how much damage can we fucking punch through here. Because we are 100% just gonna invigorate Berserk and see what the fuck happens. How much are they gonna hold back is gonna be the question. Okay, they're just holding back the Alright, I guess it comes down to does our opponent have a force of some kind? And it's also gonna depend on what we draw, I guess. Because in theory, we're going to do 18 damage. So, I mean, even if they'd have to hold everything back to not die here. Assuming that all of this resolves. There very much is the possibility that it might not. Because just holding this back, they're dead. Devoted Druid is a fun deck. I actually had Counters Company built at one point. Like the old version before, what's the card? Before the new combo with Elspeth and shit, I had the old version of Counters Company built, and I also kept the old, like, Murderous Redcap combo in it just because I loved it so much. Okay, so our opponent's going to hold some stuff back. Alright, this is just going to come down to, do you have a Force of Will? Or any force here? Alright, we're fucking YOLOing it. Let's go. Do you have a force, opponent? Because we're dead on the crackback anyways, so... Sure, that's fine. This is gonna be so dumb. Please don't have a 4... Did they have 6? Alright, what is your draw? Pitch is a Ledger Shredder. I don't know if our opponent F6 here. It looked like they did. We're doing it. How big of a fucking Glistener Elf can we get? Show me the force, opponent. Show me the fucking force. Oh my god. Yes. I cannot believe that fucking worked. 26 power fucking Glistener Elf. Oh shit. Okay, that sucks we went 2-3, but that ending was totally fucking worth it. Oh shit. Oh man. Totally worth it. Alright, let Oh man, that was great. Is everyone in the 2-player queue? We got a little bit of time. We can play a few more games. No, alright. We'll just hop over to the free room right now. I only got about a half an hour, so I don't got time for a full fucking league, but that was funny as hell. 23 or 26 power Glistener Elf with trample. Oh yes, that was fantastic. Oh yeah, Berserk is a fun card. The only part about it that sucks is the fact that you have to sacrifice the creature on your end step. But most of the time, if you're casting Berserk, you're winning anyway. So, oh, that was fantastic. That again, I'm not even mad about the 2-3 anymore. Like the fact that we ended on that note for the league, which is that was tits right there. That was amazing. All right, Lucas Quintas. All right. Oh man. I don't know how many of you guys follow me on Twitter or anything, but I posted a picture. I think it was either earlier today or yesterday, where I was basically doing the same thing with a Noble Hierarch instead. It ended up being like a 20-something power Noble Hierarch because it was just I'm like, okay, well let's throw a bunch of pump spells and Berserk in, and they didn't block it, so. There is a certain weird satisfaction of being able to get those like normal damage kills with Infect because no one expects it. There have been a few times, like in Modern in particular, where I've gotten a kill with like a fucking Dryad Armor. Just like... Sandrodale, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Salt Mines, thank you. Hope you're having a good time. Our opponent is deciding really hard whether or not they want to actually take the play, apparently? Yeah, no, the normal kills out of Infect are always kind of funny. They are much more common in Legacy, though, I've found, just because you do have Berserk to be able to just go absolutely insane with a Noble Hierarch. There's also the next version of this that we're going to be playing on Thursday has a much higher possibility of getting normal damage kills because it actually has Minsc and Boo in it. It's going to be a teamer version. I'm just an idiot and I named it wrong. So this is going to be the version that we are playing on Thursday. So like it's got Minsc and Boos. So the chances of getting actual damage kills out of it are a lot higher. So we might see a few of those on Thursday. Okay, our opponent really doesn't know if they want to actually be on the play or not. This... Okay. I'm not going to wait around for this. Hopefully this opponent decides they want to actually play quicker. We did lose the die roll again, though. Okay, our opponent decided much quicker this time. I don't hate this at all. Turn 2, get a Glistener Elf down with protection. Turn 3, profit? Maybe? See what our opponent leads off on. I guess is going to dictate what we do here. We're keeping this. Alright, multi 5. Hopefully they're not a discard heavy deck. Please be something other than Delver. I swear to God, this is what, number 4 is it deck in a row now? Alright, well, let's see what happens. Chooses not to shuffle. Apparently today is Delver Day. We had a pretty good run not running into Delver for a while. Oh my god, this is a turn 2 kill, but it's not worth just running it out there and then not having anything is the problem. Oh yes, we had a pretty good run the past few weeks of not running into Delver, and apparently today is going to be Is It Day. The fuck band is this? This is really good, whatever it is. And of course, Amazon Music is blank because why the fuck not? Alright. So far, all we've seen are ponders out of our opponent. So I suppose there's a possibility that this isn't actually Delver. This could be like 4-color control. But I guess we're gonna find out. Because in theory, if they don't fuck with us or get down a blocker here, we have lethal with double protection next turn. Really? Okay. I don't hate Brainstorm. Hey, Nahiri, be nice to your brother. Alright. So, I mean, we just go for it, right? Like, fuck it. If they have counter magic, they have counter magic, and so be it, but we're out of lightning bolt range, which is nice. Make sure they don't have like a surprise blocker. Okay. Go for lethal? Are you dead? Apparently they're dead. Okay. So they, I don't know. We'll keep testing out a Johnny, see if it's worth it. They're up against something blue. I'm assuming it's Delver. So I think I kind of want to just, well, I didn't see any creatures, so maybe I don't want to board like Delver yet. We saw some fair stuff, so I guess we'll take out some of the Force of Wills. Excuse me. Yeah, we'll just trim like one of each of the counters and go from there and see how that goes, because we don't know what the fuck our opponent's on. It looks like Delver, but it might not be. So. I cannot keep this. This is 100% not capable. This is... As much as I hate to do it, I think we have to put a Johnny to the bottom. Like, I know this was the whole reason we're playing Bant, is to test out a Johnny, and he's only, like, been relevant in one game, and we still didn't win. But... Alright, let's see here. We'll play the Windswept Heath for now. I don't want to risk getting Wastelanded if they are on Delver, and we're not playing Glistener Elf yet anyways. We can also fetch out a blue source for days if we need to, if they try to do something crazy. Otherwise, we might go grab our Savannah just to get our white mana out of the way now, since we've got 2 Trops in hand. Okay, so they're not on Delver if they're playing the Seiju. There's another elf. Come on. Okay, elf resolves. I'm guessing they're on 4-color control then. Either that or some weird-ass brew. Alright, come on, opponent. What land are you grabbing? Okay, so yeah, they're definitely on some weird control thing. Sure. I'm assuming they take the days. Either that or they take the Vines of Asswood. They take... Okay, they take Invigorate. Not what I would have expected them to take, but okay. Draw another days. I mean, I guess we'll get in, start chipping away. A little worried about like a random sweeper, like a Toxic Deluge or something. I know it's not super common, but I don't know what our opponent's doing, so I'm mildly concerned of random fringe stuff. Okay, apparently in our opponent's like 4-color deck, they're getting mana screwed somehow. And we're just gonna keep running out threats. Like, these are turning into a clock, so we might as well keep doing it. I mean, we got lethal this... Oh, we have hella lethal this turn, okay. Assuming they don't have multiple counter spells. But I mean, we can counter 2 things. Hold on, let's fetch first. Get this out of the way real quick. We're gonna get a nice little, another Berserk kill out of this. Looks like they have 6'd, so yes. Okay, yeah, apparently they just have 6'd. Nice little Berserk kill there, swinging for 12. Okay, oh, we'll try one more. Oh, no, it's the same guy. Okay. I don't like having to play against the same guy again, so... Anyone in the 2-player queue? Anyone at all? 2-player queue? Anyone? No? Okay. Oh, shit. God damn it. No, fuck. You getting paired against the same guy. Let me, create a match here real quick. Just so we try to add some variety. I don't want to get paired against the same guy again. Okay, here we go. We will take the play because we won the die roll. See if we can finish this out. Going positive overall. Cannot keep this. Keeping this. I mean, we can't do anything with the Force of Will anyway, so I guess we're gonna throw it to the bottom. Let's see what our opponent's up to. Okay, Wasteland's annoying. Not the end of the world. Okay, they're on lands. That's a hell of a land start. Okay. Well, in that case then. Since we're not really relying on blue mana anyways, we're gonna go grab an unwastelandable land. And hope that they don't have like a Punishing Fire or Swords to Plowshares or something. That's concerning that they grab red mana. Probably played a little too aggressively there. Maze of Ith. Oh, do not be... Okay, Life from the Loam, that's fine. I was gonna say, do not be fucking Punishing Fire, I swear to God. Okay, so we can get around a Maze of Ith. Assuming they activate it before we cast Mines of Asswood. Oh, they're hella dead. Okay, cool. We're fucking golden. We have all sorts of layers of protection here. Boom! 14 power fucking Glistener Elf. I could have gone higher if I wanted to kick that Vines of Asswood, but I was trying not to be disrespectful. Alright, Endurance, Force of Vigor come in. Pending doesn't seem terrible here. I don't know if we want a Goofy Boy. I think we'll take out Become Immense. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna Johnny also. They have a bajillion fucking lands, so Dazes can probably come out pretty easily. We also really... We can probably actually honestly take out, like, all of the counter magic for the most part. If we're being totally honest here. And bring a Swords to Plowshares back in. Now we'll bring a Become Immense. Fuck it. We'll see how this goes. Give this a shot. Okay, I don't hate this. We'll keep. Alright, they mulled to 6. Okay, no crazy turn 1 start. That's good. That's in a Johnny. I don't hate that. Yeah, we're gonna wait a turn. I kind of want to run out the Glistener Elf, but they very well could have Punishing Fire or Lightning Bolt or something. And it's our only Infector, so I think we're better off just waiting a turn. Blaze and Exploration. We have an answer for that. Urza Saga. Sphere of Resistance. Well, I mean, we have an answer for that eventually. The Saga is mildly problematic, but it's not the end of the world. Alright. Come on, what the fuck? There we go. Fucking Klein's lagging like crazy right now. The nice part is we also can just get rid of the Construct token. Or they just have a Dark Depths. I guess we're gonna have to get rid of that. Actually, they could. Yeah, we're just dead. They can do it at instant speed, so we're just dead here. Okay, well, they just had a pretty sweet nut draw there. Happens sometimes. We're just gonna run it back, I guess. Sometimes I got the nuts. Alright. That's for all the marbles. Let's go. We're gonna keep it. It's a little wonky, but we're gonna keep it. We have 2 redraws, so I feel like it's worth it. Start off with the unwastelandable land, since we have the Mana Dork too. Our opponent did keep a 7, which is mildly concerning. Alright, plays an exploration. Over the Burn Willows. Another. Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay. Wasteland. Jesus. Okay. So apparently our opponent wants to do things, but they're completely out of cards, so they're in top deck mode now. Infector? No. Okay. So unfortunately, we do have to do this. Pending isn't bad. Put those back. We will fetch. Pending can get rid of the Sphere of Resistance at least next turn. Our opponent is in top deck mode, which is nice for us. Alright, let's see. Actually, probably shouldn't have done this yet, because they're probably just going to wasteland it, but whatever. Okay, they're not wastelanding. Interesting choice. Or they wait until our upkeep to wasteland it. Okay, they're going to wait until our upkeep. Whatever, fuck it. I should have waited, but not a big deal. So we got a Johnny. Let's go grab a blue source. Get rid of Sphere of Resistance. Well, white, blue, whatever. There's currently 1, yeah. Sphere's down. So I can hopefully do things. A Johnny hopefully finds us a card. Assuming they don't just, like, get something to be able to... Well, they have another Wasteland, so that's annoying. But we do have a Brainstorm. We have 2 Brainstorms, actually. And, okay, multiple lands. I don't hate that. Put back a Johnny... I mean, we just gotta hope they don't draw another Wasteland is basically it. Because this is lethal next turn if they don't have a way to deal with the Syncmoth Nexus. Okay, that's... Okay. And I also still get to do things. Do that, play that. Yeah, we're gonna ponder. None of this matters, I don't think. Into a Glistener Elf. So, I mean, this is lethal. I mean, we just fucking go for it, I guess. Oh, he's got a Boseiju. Okay, I guess it's not lethal yet. Okay. Bought him a turn. Alright. Got a top deck opponent. You top deck a way to deal with our elf. life from the loam? That doesn't do it. I mean, go ahead and wasteland me. That doesn't fucking do it. Yep, go ahead. I only need one land, and you're not gonna be able to fucking get rid of it, so... Yeah, so they're just hella dead now. We'll do the respectful thing and we'll just kill them. Because we know all they have in hand is a land, right? Yeah, all they've got in hand is a Beseiju, so they're just dead. We will do the respectful thing and just kill our opponent. You can get some life. And finishing it off with the Berserk. Woo! Okay, we got there. Alright, so on that note then, it's basically the perfect time for me to be getting the fuck out of here. Overall, 4-3, League 2-3. So, I mean, we won out after we left, but those 2 losses were to Delver, so, I mean, it's Delver. It does Delvery things. Like, as I said before, I don't count not beating Delver as a knock against the deck anymore, because in all honesty, nothing beats Delver anyways, so... But on that note, let's see here. I've been rating Strass Daddy a lot, but he's on. He doesn't have a ton of people. It's a ton compared to me, but whatever. So we're going to kick you guys off to him. He's on some kind of Green Sun Zenith deck by the look of it. But thanks for stopping by, guys. As always, if you like what you see, hit that follow button below. If you really like what you see, go ahead and sub. Tuesdays and Thursdays, 4:30 Central, then random other days when I happen to have time. Follow me on all those other socials to know when I'm going live, dumb shit I'm doing in my life, and then this stream and all the old ones over on the replay on the YouTube. And on that note, I'm going to kick y'all out of here. I will catch you on Thursday for some Teamer Infect, the next flavor of the rainbow we're going to be trying, and I will catch y'all next time. So, as always, everybody, stay salty, friends.